Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to Elodie's Crafts and Creations. So today is the last week of our collaboration. If you haven't seen all the videos of all the other collaborators or my previous videos, I urge you to just go and watch them. I will put the link to the playlist down below in the description and a card also to the playlist with all of my fairies videos if you're interested. Today we're going to do the binding, finally. I usually do this quite early in my process. So binding means that I'm just going to sew all of my pages that are over here onto my cover. So for that, we need a couple of things. First, I have this DIY. Just take a big envelope, fill it with craft foam and stuff. Then, of course, you need a pokey tool. And then we need scrap paper. We need a couple of pieces of scrap paper. The first one, we need to cut exactly, or just a little bit thinner, smaller than our pages. So we're just going to cut it about here. And I'm gonna cut it about here and fold it in half. Then I really like to use a piece of textile, and this we're going to just cut it to the size. We don't need to make it this big. It's gonna be just a bit smaller. Okay, this will do, and I'm going to use some textile glue to attach it. Make sure when you do this that it's not transparent if you're using some scrap paper like me. And it's just folded here and here. Now we have our center. I mean, you can see the line there from when I folded it in half. I'm going to be doing 1 centimeter from the top, the middle. So here I can just fold it in half to know where the middle is. And 1 centimeter from the top is here. Then our middle is right where there's writing. And we have over here another centimeter. And now I'm going to use this, or you can use another piece of paper to make your holes in your signature. Before you make the holes, before you poke the holes, make sure that all your pages, like this one, which is smaller, are exactly where you want them to be. That's pretty important. Then just grab this, and let's just poke the holes where they're supposed to be. First one is right there. All right, like this. Sorry, like this. Then we're going to grab some stuff to sew. So I have thread here, and it's the perfect size. You usually have to do 3 times. Yeah, perfect size. Pretty happy with that. And you can use pretty much any kind of thread you want. Just make sure that it's quite thick and strong. Now, if you want a little bit of a dangle in the middle with a little thread, make sure you start from the center of your journal, and that's what I am going to do. And let's go through a hole here if you can find it. Oh, I forgot to poke the holes in this. My mistake. There we go. There. Then make sure you don't go through your whole thread. You go either up or down, doesn't matter. There. Then all the way to the other side. There. And then we're gonna go inside the center. It's not usually this fiddly. Alright, then make sure you have one thread on each side of your middle thread there. Just make sure it's very tight. And close it up. Done! That's our signatures all sewn up. And now we're going to glue them onto our journal. So we're going to glue this part here. I'm going to use some tacky glue and some textile glue right here, since it's textile, of course. Okay, so now we're going to position it in the middle, right there, and use our card. And if, like me, you can't find it, just use whatever flat thing you have at hand. Okay, that was a lot of glue. All right, and now we can do the other side. Same thing. Let's make sure that everything is straight and well. And then same as before. I didn't make closure. We'll see later if it's really necessary with all the stuff that we need, that we put inside. We could do a closure that's not attached. So like with an elastic, for example. And now what we need to do is something to hide all this ugliness. So for that, we're going to make the internal cover of our journal. So let's just grab some papers. Let's see if in this iridescent, oh, that could look really good. I really like this. So let's just cut it to size as usual. I'm just gonna make it a tiny little bit bigger than our textile so that you don't see the textile. It's gonna come somewhere here. Don't you find it interesting that some papers are really hard to cut and some are just so easy? It's just maddening a little bit. Let's just find the second piece of paper that we want on this side. Well, I think this is pretty good. So let's just see. Made it a lot wider. I think it's quite cool that we got this iridescent thing. Maybe we could add a pocket down there at the bottom. I have this, that could be quite nice. Maybe a bit pinker. That could be nice as well. Ah, there's my card. Okay, so for this, I'm going to do the you don't really need a whole centimeter, but I could like it that it's a centimeter. A bit bigger. And then we can cut off the excess and do the bottom here. It's perfect. Then a little notch and of course some inking. Now let's do the next one. This was an experiment, didn't work so well, but I'm quite happy to be reusing these. And then the bottom and the notch. Do we want the notch? Maybe not. Otherwise that line is going to be a bit strange. Ooh, and we need to cut this off because there's an angle, otherwise it could be visible. All right, maybe we can decorate a little bit. It's just, I don't want to mess this up. This is so pretty. Yeah, that side is better. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. So as usual, tacky glue where it's paper, and this way, right? And textile glue on this side, since it's on textile, of course. To make sure it sticks here, I'm gonna grab these. There, that should be quite nice. And then we can put this one on. I've made so many other journals. Feel free to go and have a look. I have like so many. I've been doing this since I had a nice burnout a bit after or during COVID. Started during COVID. It was pretty strong. I was on sick leave for about a year and I couldn't walk. My foot was broken, still is. So I had to find some activity so that I wouldn't just die of boredom on my couch. And I found this and I love it. So I've been doing this ever since. So it's been like 4 years, I guess. And my first series was some ocean journals that I really liked making. Like all the pages are blue and it's just, I love them. And then I don't know the order. I made so many. I really like plants and nature. So I did several of those. I made like a cabinet of curiosities journal, which is pretty cool. And I think that was my first ever lab book. So lab book is a journal where you put like a lot of pockets and you can put so many things in there. It's so much fun. So I had a lot of fun making that one. I made a lot of other nature ones, like one with a patchwork cover, and I've been trying out different things with this patchwork covers. So I actually recently just made removable patchwork covers, all that from reused materials, 100%, and that was again so much fun. And I do love like raising awareness about waste and reusing materials from waste, because we waste so much. Oh, I forgot to ink this one, but I think it would look not as nice if it was inked, so I think it's better like this. I'm just gonna put this again there, and I think I might put a little bit of lace, like this one would be pretty perfect. Ooh, I love it. All right, so we need textile glue again. I'm just gonna go and another sliver there. You should go straight. This is looking really good. I'm really happy with this. Just gonna grab a small one. Like that, and let's do the other side. And this is one thing I will say, like if you make mistakes, if it's not straight, if I don't know, if you don't like what you've done, there's always a way to hide it. Like, don't worry about things like this. There's always a way. So here I'm not liking so much this blue textile anymore. I think it doesn't go so well with the papers I chose. And usually I would choose the textile at the same time as I choose the papers. But here I just took this light blue one because I thought it would be a nice contrast with all the pink that I've put in my journals. And I thought it would look nice. And it does now. It's just, I didn't like the connection with these papers anymore. Oh, that's a question for you guys. Comment down below if you think I should make a video with all the different common mistakes, let's call them, that you make in a journal, and how to find a solution, like what solutions there are to these common mistakes, what you can do. I think that's a pretty good idea, isn't it? And what are the common mistakes that you guys have or you do often? Oh, well, that's a common mistake that I do a lot. Okay, forgot to do that. And everything is glued. How am I going to solve this? I have a crazy idea. So I can't put an eyelet. I can put a brads, but what good is that going to be? I don't know. So I thought maybe I could sew in a button and then put a little elastic here and put this over the button. And I think that would look really pretty here. So let's do that. First, I'm going to reinforce a little bit the top here, because I don't think it's that strong. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so let's just let this dry. And let me grab my buttons. Okay, got an elastic, some thread for my buttons. Let's just choose one. I hope I'm gonna be able to see this. Otherwise, brads would be quite ideal. I don't know how I'm going to sew this. But I like the idea. This is not gonna be sewable at all, but this should be nice. Let's just try. Okay. Just trying there. Something probably never done before. No. Wish me luck. I'm not gonna go too... Okay. Oh, that's gonna be hard. And I need to go over here. Okay, and I want to go inside the knot to make sure that our button never leaves this place ever. So that's like a little loop. All right, so far so good. This is a bit dangerous. Do this only as a last resort, please. Okay, and this one. I need to make a knot without destroying. Again, I'm gonna put a big blob of textile glue on top. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad this is done. Whew. It does look good. I like it. This is not necessary anymore. But do we need to remove everything or not? I think we might. If I just make a loop, something like this. Let's just try. If I make a knot here, double knot, of course. See, it slips. Okay, now it's fine. And then let's say we put it in here, maybe like this, so that it doesn't go away. Put this on. And that. Oh my god, guys. It's perfect. Okay, I do need to make a knot over here at the top, otherwise it's just going to floop. But the size is pretty good. So I'm just gonna put off these two. And we're going to hide them into this one. There, and I'm gonna make my little knot. And it has to be as low as possible. Okay, maybe not that low. I've had this elastic for a while now. I wanted to use it for something special, but I didn't know what. So this is so cool. Okay, I think that's perfect. Okay guys, and this is how you solve a problem. Yay, I am so happy that we managed to do this. And okay, kind of holds. No, it does hold. It's just, yeah, don't flip it. As long as it stays like this, it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna stop showing that. This I'm not a fan. I want it to be smaller. I don't quite like it like this. Ooh, we could use this one. Yay! Good idea. Okay, and attach it to the lace. There. That's perfect. I love it. Okay, and now let's see if there are any other things that we want to add in this journal. And let's put in all the decorations we've prepared. Okay, this is looking great. And let's put one of these as well. I want to put the other big one in the back. Maybe one of these. Oh, over here. This one looks perfect. And then we have these. Let's try to put them, you know, at kind of equal distance to each other. So we have this one here. I don't want this one to be too close to the purple. I'm gonna put it over here. Then this one looks quite nice here. Over here. That's so nice. And then the fairy one somewhere out around here. Now let's just check that they're in the right place. We also have these, and I'm thinking about making a couple of tags if we need to. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue here to make sure it doesn't unravel too much. There. I'm gonna put this to make sure it doesn't stick to my page. Okay. Do we want extra tags, decorations? Could be nice. So these are from my own digital kit about fairies, fun facts and labels. And these are all the fun facts And these are all the empty labels that are in the same kit. I quite like the idea of this over here. And that kit is of course down in the description below if you're interested. Oh, I love it. This is so pretty. Do we want another label underneath here or not? It's really big. You know, I really like it. I'm just gonna ink it. I am almost out of PVA glue. Really need to do something about it. Okay, but this is so pretty. Then this is looking really nice, but I would like to ink a little bit this page. So it's a little bit too white for my liking. Alright, next maybe a label somewhere here with some flowers. Oh, we need a tag. Wait, we have a tag. We need some decoration on this tag. I need to print out my fun facts a bit smaller, I think. I like this one. It's tiny. It's very cute. It just says that fairies don't like iron. And maybe we could put a plant on the other side. Yes, let's do that. So this is made from a stamp that I have, and I just stamped a piece of paper, some scrap paper, and I quite like using these. I think it's a good way to use your stamps and add some texture in the same time. Okay, next, and we could put this one in. It's just a bit too big to top. There's gonna be a whole lot of tags in this journal, I think. Oh, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but sometimes I start putting a lot of stuff at the beginning of my journal, and then I don't have any more stuff to put at the end of my journal. So the way I solve this problem is like, I'll just start at the back for a while to make sure. Yes, I like this one as well. To make sure that it's, you know, equilibrated. I think I just invented a word. Balanced. That's the word I was going for. Equilibrated. That's not an ugly word. I need to make an ephemera holder for all of these, I think, like a bit bigger with a lot of transparent pockets to put these, and then I could make them according to my digital kits so that I can, you know, or if I buy any digitals from other people, then I can write their name and stuff. What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? Would you like a video with that? I would really like to use the one with the little bunny. It's so pretty. Oh, this would look good. We need to put it on something though. Let's find a piece of paper. Maybe some scrap paper. Okay, and then let's poke a hole right there. Okay, and let's just ink the sides. That's looking nice. I like it. Then this page, ooh, we could put a big tag. Something like this. That's nice. I also have a big green and the one with the mushroom. I think those are the biggest ones that we have. I quite like this one. Mushrooms. Quite nice. nice as well. Kind of leaves a lot of space, which I quite like. And this is quite nice also. I think I'm gonna go with the big one. So this one says a fairy's eye color change depending on the weather. When it rains, they're a beautiful bright blue. When it snows, lovely soft green. When it is sunny, it's a chocolate brown. I thought that was so cute. We need something here. Let's make a little tag. I have a few other tags. Oh, this is so pretty. Let's just put this one in. I hope it fits. Yes, it's perfect. I love it. So pretty. And this is fine. What should we put in there? This is too big. I'm just gonna make a small one. Oh wait, my machine. I got this very recently. Really like using it. It's definitely not something you need. It's so much easier to make tags. Oh, and this is way too big. So just cut off a little bit there. Perfect. And I'm just going to put this in there. Maybe front. Like that. Yay! So cute. Okay, this is nice. Nice. Treasure your memories. Maybe just a bit farther from the purple one. Another tag. I always forget I have this. The thing I quite like is that if it's bigger, it's just different depending on the size that you have of the tag. You see how different it is at the top? I quite like that. So I'll just leave it like that. And then over here, okay, this is pretty perfect. This one is perfect. Perfect size, perfect color, just perfect. I don't even think I'm being biased, even though I did make it. But it goes really well with both the pinks, kind of balances them out. And it covers pretty much exactly all the writing, which I could have left, but I really like it like this. It's quite nice. But then, do we want something there? My tag is way too big. Let's do that. I'm just gonna cut off a piece of the tag, and we're going to glue this little flower. It's so pretty. Just like this. I love it. This doesn't need anything, this either, but we do have another pocket up there. Ooh, I've got a card with some stickers on it. That's quite nice. That would be nice, but then my stickers are the wrong way, aren't they? Oh, like this. Okay. Just using the lines to center my tag. Label. Oh, it's a label, not a tag. I think I've been using the wrong word since the beginning. Oh well, Ooh, and here we can ink a bit the page. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bit white. Yes, very simple. Yes, let's put this all fairies originated in Ireland. I think it's meant to be. And we're finished. I love it. It's got so much stuff going on. It's all nice everywhere. And of course, I completely forgot to add my last digital kit. It's all about quotes and poems, all about fairies, of course. I really like to add stuff like this in my journals. I have also done one forest theme, and they're all available in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below as usual. Let me tell you about one of the poems. So this is a quote by Judy Allen. It says, few humans see fairies or hear their music, but many find fairy rings of dark grass scattered with toadstools left by their dancing feet. I think that's really, really cute. Then we have Lynn Holland. Fairies are invisible and inaudible like angels, but their magic sparkles in nature. This is just a couple of these beautiful quotes that I've created for this or any fairy themed journal. So make sure you have a look at my Etsy shop. Yay! Well guys, I think this is it. Our little journal is finished with, let's not forget this. I really hope you've liked this video. It was so much fun for me. I just had a blast with this collaboration. Don't hesitate to go and see all the other videos using the hashtag, let me make sure I get it right, Fairy Spring Collab 24 on YouTube, and I think you can also find all the stuff on Instagram or Facebook using that hashtag. And this journal will be available in my Etsy shop. It's probably available right now. And in case you've been a bit too late, don't worry, just send me a message and I can just make another one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys really soon. Bye!